Hi, it's Emily. I would say welcome back to Series About Series, but this is not a Series About Series video. You may have noticed I've been gone for a few weeks, and I've just had a rough time. I really haven't been able to gather the motivation to make my Season 9 video, and I'm sure part of it is the fact that I took a break during my vacation, and it completely threw off my rhythm that I had going. But another thing is that I have just been kind of disillusioned with the format that I had been using. There's something about writing the summary that makes me really not like doing the videos. I like everything else about it. Like, I love giving my opinions, and honestly, I do like talking about what happens in the seasons, but not to the extent that I have. I feel like I write way too much in the summaries, and I don't know how to dial it back. Like, I will go through it and read it and be like, everything in here needs to be kept in here. And it's just like, okay, and then I have another hour-long video, which I don't want them to be an hour long. It takes a long time to edit hour-long videos, and I want them to be more like 30 minutes. I just haven't gotten to the right formula yet. So they're kind of on hold until I do that. But today I am going to be talking about something pretty emotional. The day that I'm filming this was the last day of filming for Supernatural. It's September 10th, and it's been an emotional day. I got a little bit teary-eyed at work reading some of the tweets on my lunch break, and I didn't read that many because as soon as I started reading them, I was thinking I want to make a video where I'm reacting to like the cast's tweets and Instagram posts. And some of you may know, if you've watched my other videos, that I started watching Supernatural in season 7, towards the end of the season, and my first season that I watched live was season 8. I am a Dean and Cass shipper. I believe Dean is bisexual. I don't like Mark Pellegrino, and he is missing from this list of cast tweets and stuff. I don't know if he tweeted about the show. I'm sure he did. I like the myth arc. I'm not a big fan of the Monster of the Week episodes. I love the show. There are things I like about it, things I don't like about it. But I've spent 8 years of my life caring so much about this show, and now it's finally ending after years of wanting it to end and yet also not wanting it to end. I think a lot of the reason I wanted it to end was because I'm like, the only time that Dean and Cass are gonna go canon is the end of the show, so I need it to end now. And I'm not gonna lie, I am excited to see what the rest of the season has in store for us. Just today we got this picture of Jensen, and he had a bloody handprint on his shoulder, and it's just like, what's happening here? I've said many times, I don't think that Dean and Cass are going to be kissing at the end of the show. If anything, they'll leave it up for interpretation. If that, I don't know. I have no expectations for that happening. If I'm pleasantly surprised, great. But I mean, a lot of those things just fly out the window when you're thinking about like the entire show and the fact that it is just ending. And these people that worked on the show spent so many years making it and putting their hearts into it. And when you hear the cast talking about working on this show and how different it is from like a lot of other sets in Hollywood, and obviously this is filmed in Vancouver, but you know what I mean, it's the Hollywood industry. They actually care about you no matter where you are in the production aspect, and it's very different from a lot of shows. And I hope that everyone involved in the show goes to new shows and brings that along with them and kind of helps other shows be that way, because I know that so many are not. So let's get into it. We're going to react to these posts. The first up is Eric Kripke. Obviously, he's the creator of the show, and have respect for him in that sense. I'm not a big fan of Eric Kripke. I think that he doesn't know how to write female characters. Anyway, his tweet says, "This was the first Supernatural scene we shot. Today will be the last. I'm grateful and love you all beyond words, but it's only over when you say it is. Hashtag SPN family. In the words of Kim Manners, rest in peace, kick it in the ass." Ugh. Kim Manners directed a lot of episodes in the early season, and I think he was like an executive producer. He had a lot to do with the beginnings of Supernatural. And he died of lung cancer in 2009, and he always used to say, kick it in the ass. The next one I have here is Sarah Gamble. She was the second showrunner on the show, and so I figured this was a good place for her to be. Happy last day to the longest running show of its kind in American history. Sending much love to the team on this day of epic accomplishment. Kick it in the ass, guys. Thanks for the memories. XO. I don't have tweets from Jeremy Carver because he does not have any social media. He was the third showrunner. And I don't have any from Andrew Dabb because he hasn't posted about it yet. So I don't know if he's going to post about it. I know he retweeted a couple people, but he didn't say anything of his own, so I'm not going to include those. Then next I have writer Davy Perez. Davy Perez joined the show as a writer in season 12, I believe. Yes, in season 12 until the end. We've arrived. Last day of shooting Supernatural. What a legacy. 15 seasons, 327 episodes, and a kid from East LA who got to be part of it all. It changed my life. The show is not going anywhere and will be watched and loved for generations. Hashtag SBN family. Writer Robbie Thompson, who is my second favorite writer on the show. Robbie and Bobo are kind of tied for my favorites. So Robbie says, congrats and love to the cast and crew of Supernatural and everyone in the SBN family on the last day of filming. He's so stupid. Carry on forever. Another writer, Megan Fitzmartin, who was the showrunner's assistant before she became a writer on the show. Megan says, it is impossible to contain the depth and breadth of my feelings for Supernatural and everything it stands for into one tweet. For the crew, the cast, the fans, and everyone who has ever worked on it, I will always love you. Thanks for changing my life, show. Hashtag carry on. Meredith Glenn also joined the show in season 12 and has continued on to this season. Said, today's going to be a soggy one, SPN family. Impossible to squeeze into one measly tweet how much these people in this show, this cast, this crew, these fans mean to me. Feeling so much love and gratitude and yes, sadness headed into the final day. And then she says, but nothing ever really ends, does it? And the writers keep saying that. It's just not nice. Jenny Klein, who I do admit is one of my least favorite writers, but I'm sure she's a wonderful person, said, happy last day of shooting 15 friggin' seasons to the entire Supernatural crew and fans who have made the show part of their lives. Grateful for my time there and forever SPN family. Now, we're getting into the cast. I have Misha first. He said, hashtag thank you Supernatural, which was like trending. You've changed my life in so many ways, and you've changed the world for the better. Fight on. That's sweet. I feel like I'm not, like, reacting the way I thought I would, but, I mean, Misha's is very, like, anticlimactic. Jensen's, I think, is gonna get me. I feel like I should save Jensen's for last. I think I should. Jensen's and Jared's, I'm gonna leave. Right now we have Sam Smith, who played Mary. She said, as a show that literally created families on screen, off screen, behind the scenes, and out in the world, Supernatural will never really be over, but I'll... Okay, this is where it sets in. Alright, Supernatural will never really be over, but I'll sure miss seeing all these amazing lunatics in one place, and I'll be forever grateful all my life for having been a part of it. End of an era, but what a ride. Nothing but love. Hashtag mom forever. SBN family. I hate people. I'm just like reading the comments and it's like, where's Bobby? Like, shut the fuck up. He wasn't there. Anyway, we're not getting into it. Richard Speight Jr. or Dick Speight said, my son Steve, when I did my first episode of Supernatural in 2007 and today on the show's last day of shooting. What a long and amazing ride from janitor to director. I'll never have another experience like I had on this show or a better TV family. Cheers to all. Cheers to you all. I read it wrong because I'm crying. Anyway, that's so cute. Oh, Dick. I love Dick Speight. He's great. That's cute. Anyway, oh, Daniil. I'll keep Daniil too till the end. Seb Roche. I think that's how you say his name. Sebastian Roche. That's how I say it. Congratulations, Supernatural, on ending your run of 15 seasons. It was a pleasure to play a small part in this great adventure and the friendships that ensued. Love to all my castmates and love to the incredible fans. SBN family forever. Here's to the Supernatural reboot in 20 years with Misha's, Jared's, and Jensen's kids. That would be funny. Okay, Jeffrey Vincent Parise is how I say his name. I don't know if that's how you say it. But he played Asmodeus, and it's funny because I actually recorded a character tier list the other day, and let me know if you want to see that. Asmodeus came up and I literally could not remember his name. I was like, one of the categories was irrelevant, and I was like, he has to go in irrelevant. I have no idea what his name is. That said, the actor who plays him, I feel this was a sweet post, so I'm not trying to be, I guess if he heard what I said, he would probably be upset. I feel bad. Well, maybe not. I'm irrelevant too, so whatever. He said, "Thank you, Supernatural. Not only did I get to play a dream role," which, again, I'm like, what? Asmodeus was a dream role. Anyway, but I was opened to the indescribable world of the SPN family. The fully rounded support you show the cast of this show is life-altering. Now I feel really bad for making fun of him. I didn't make fun of him. I just made fun of the character. Anyway, thank you to the writers, directors, and producers who chose me to play Asmodeus. Also, is it Asmodeus or is it Asmodeus? We'll never know, to be honest, because they said it both ways on the show. It's frustrating to me. No, the next one is Lisa Berry. She didn't actually post this video on the last day of shooting, but one of her last posts that she posted had a very similar message to what everyone else is saying about today, so I've thought I would include it, and she just doesn't post that often, so anyway. She said, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in celebration of a show that not only brought us together but made us family." I love her. And I think the video is just a promo for the next few episodes. Kat Ramdeen, who played Alex Jones. Kat Ramdeen said to Kripke, "You manifested into the world the best fandom/family that so many of us needed, even if we didn't think we did. Me. The SPN family forever was always there for me, reminding me I was worthy, loved, and part of something special. As for what comes next, obvs we will kick it in the ass." They used that line a few times in the show since Kim Manners passed away, so just a nice homage to him. Kat has been saying a lot of stuff on Twitter. She's very active on Twitter and on Instagram. I didn't want to include everything that she said, but she was posting a lot about it, and I always appreciate her. She's very nice. Felicia Day, she posted this tweet that says, "It's the last day of filming on the set of Supernatural. Even from afar, didn't know I'd feel all these feelings. Thank you for 8 years of playing an amazing character. Nothing else will match being a part of the Supernatural family." And then a gif of Charlie saying, "I love you" to Dean. I love Charlie so much. Anyway. Ooh, just, she loves Charlie, and we love Charlie, and it's just so great. And she also posted a video on Instagram. "Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more." Oh, she meant fucking prosper, which Charlie does all the time in the show. So cute. Anyway, I'm definitely getting teary-eyed. I love Charlie. The next one is Chad Lindbergh, who plays Ash. He said, "My journey on Supernatural has been life-changing. Thank you for this gift of letting me be a part of this phenomenon. To the most incredible castmates and crew, to our fiercely loyal SPN family, I thank you." Dr. Badass is out. I love him. That's cute. So Rob Benedict, he tweeted and he posted on Instagram. The tweet says, "Big time love and props to Supernatural family on the last day of production. I love you all. I've so enjoyed the ride." But then on Instagram, he posted this photo. "This was shot by lovely Moira Costumes on my last night of shooting Supernatural. I can't begin to explain." I'm just thinking about Rob because we'll get to it. I can't begin to explain what a journey this has been for me personally. I will be forever grateful to Eric Kripke, Bob Singer, and the talented writers who gave us the words. I am thankful to Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, and Misha for their friendship and their brotherhood, and the amazing crew for creating what it is on screen every week. Thank you to everyone who watched and supported us through the years. We love you all. You are, will always be our... typos, but I get it. You will always be our SBN family. Thank you, Supernatural. And this just makes me so emotional because Rob, he had a stroke at a convention in Toronto.
I see you guys taking care of one another all the time, and this was a night when Rich noticed that something was wrong with his friend and stepped up and really saved Rob's life. And we are just collectively so fucking happy that you're here, and it's amazing. Your recovery is incredible, and I'm so happy.
I gotta be honest, we would be not telling you the story fully if I didn't say that when all this happened, and I want to say a special thank you to Jen Gregory, Jen Gannon, and Mandy, who are the volunteers who were our ambulance, who took Rob to the hospital and got us to the hospital quickly.
And Misha was there with me all night. Misha and Richard and Jensen were there all night long.
I was going to say, when we really knew it was a problem and we were in the emergency room, Misha was one of the people who helped give me the clarity to know that Rob needed to go to the hospital. And Misha and Jensen were at the hospital the second we knew this is a real deal. So it was an intense moment for all of us. And I appreciated the backup I got from you and from Jensen. And obviously, all of us would take a bullet for you. And it was, I'm glad it worked the way it did. So.
Also, don't do that again.
I'll do my best.
I don't know, it's just, that's a lot. I love Rob so much. He's one of my favorite cast members. Okay, next. I saw this one and I was like, I have to include this one, even though this guy was in 2 episodes. Gabriel Tigerman, who plays Andy in season 2. He said, thank you for creating this world, Eric Kripke. #SPN family meant even more to me than gay porn, which is a gift from the show. It's so funny. Oh, I love him. Realistically, that in the show was a gay joke. Funny. But he made it into a good gay joke. Next tweet is from Rachel Miner, who played Meg 2.0. Rachel Miner said, feels silly to even begin to sum up what you all mean to me or how I cherish all the moments we've spent together, but without question, I am grateful. She's so eloquent in her words. I love her. Elena Huffman. I'm in love with you. Okay. Elena Huffman played Abaddon. She said, sending mad love to my Supernatural family. I had no idea how my life would change when this audition landed in my inbox. Thank you for accepting me. Sending lots of love to the cast and crew today. And a beautiful gif of herself. Anyway, Brianna Buckmaster, her tweet is just a picture of her and it says thank you Supernatural, and then she also posted on Instagram, and the Instagram post says, to the show that changed my life and introduced me to some people who will continue to change my life. Thank you. What the boys and the crew made over the last 15 years changed the energy of the world, and energy neither lives nor dies. So here's to living forever. Congratulations on this, your very last day. So that's sweet. I love her. Shoshana Stern, who plays Eileen, she tweeted thank you, Supernatural, and the gif of her signing thank you, which is beautiful. Julie McNiven, who played Anna, said, Supernatural wrapped. Congrats to everyone on an incredible run. I will forever be grateful to this show and its fans. Ruthie Connell, also known as Rowena, Ruthie tweeted, we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. And crying writing this. Oh, babe. She also said, not sure how they're managing up there today, but I'm not coping well down here in LA, not hell. Oh, that's funny. Jake Abel, who played Michael and Adam, said, "Lay your weary head to rest," and posted a picture of the Impala. Sweet. Jim Beaver, who played Bobby, he said, "So it's here, the last day of principal photography on Supernatural, my home for 15 years. Getting ready to go to work on it for the final time," which means he's in the finale. That's nice. "Deep feelings, very deep. I love these people. Okay, let's go kick it in the ass one last time." Mark Shepard, which actually surprised me because he's just kind of wants nothing to do with Supernatural anymore, but he says, "To the cast, crew, writers, and all my friends drawing a magnificent 15 seasons to a close. Thank you. So much of my life is entwined with this show. Sorry I couldn't be there to say farewells in person, but you know I love you all. Kick it in the ass." Like I said, I was very surprised by that. I don't know, I mean, I guess I know why, but... Lauren Tom, who played Linda Tran, said, "Thank you, Supernatural. I had no idea that my life was about to be uplifted in so many ways. From being deluged with love," is that a word? She's smarter than me. "Deluged with love and generosity from the fandom, making a ton of new friends, and getting to play a badass. Hashtag gratitude, SPN family forever, always keep fighting." Kim Rhodes, who plays Jody, tweeted this picture that says, "I don't have many Supernatural selfies. I think it's because I was always so happy I couldn't bring myself to stop what I was doing to capture the moment. So I shall share a few that I found. This one is one of my favorites. While we gave the kids sex talk at dinner, Jensen was making potato art." That's so funny. And then, oh, wayward. She said, "A couple years later, another dinner scene, when we learned of Clark B's hollow leg, where she apparently stores food." Like, I don't know what's happening here, but it sounds great. Clark is, Patience. And these are all the wayward girls, and I'm so happy and I'm sad, because we could have had everything. We could have had wayward. David Hayden Jones, who plays Ketch, he said, "And one last behind the scenes for an epic 4-year ride that was only supposed to be 3 episodes for me at first." Listen, I'm sure David's a great person, but I wish that Ketch had only been in 3 episodes. Massive thanks to Jensen, Jared, and Misha, and all the creators, directors, other cast and crew that made me so grateful to get to play in this incredible fun land. And of course, huge gratitude to the global SPN family for all your enthusiasm and artistic creations of your own. You have shown me so much kindness and creativity. Here's hoping we all get to meet again in 2021 and when scheduled conventions resume. In the meantime, as the lights dim and the curtains close, I begin again and lean into new creations." He's just a kind of a weird guy. James Patrick Stewart, who plays Dick Roman, I didn't expect him to tweet, but he did, and he said, "Playing this Dick was once in a lifetime privilege. SPN family, we will always be family." I love him. Curtis Armstrong, who plays Metatron, tweeted, "Hang on, I just read that today is the last day of shooting for Supernatural. So I'm not coming back?" I can't do it. Oh, I love him. He's such an asshole. Love to all my Supernatural pals at the conclusion of a remarkable run. I love him so much. My favorite thing about Curtis is that the episode that he died, he tweeted something about Destiel. And then someone was like, "Curtis ships Destiel." And he was like, "Yeah, why not? What are they gonna do? Fire me?" Because he was already dead. It was so funny. Okay, so Timothy Amundsen, who plays Kane, said, "I loved slipping into this character's boots. Hashtag thank you, Supernatural, for everything you've given me and the epic fandom for welcoming me." And this is another person. First of all, I love Timothy Amundsen. He's amazing. I love Kane as a character. I think he brought a lot to the storyline in seasons 9 and 10. Tim also had a stroke more recently, and he's doing so well now, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's doing well now. I'm not happy that he had the stroke, but anyway. Matt Cohen, he posted on Instagram a series of videos, which I haven't watched yet. He said, "I pretty much owe this cast, crew, and execs my entire career. Thank you for giving me a home, a family, and a damn good time. I owe y'all. all of you. I didn't say who Matt Cohen is. Matt Cohen, if you don't know, he played Michael and Young John. I think he is directing an episode this season, or already did, obviously, direct an episode this season. And I think that's what these videos are about, but we'll see.
So not to get emotional, but this is the last time I will ever see
The
the
Impala.
Impala inside of stage 1.
Here's Jensen.
I just filmed my very last scene ever. My very first scene I've ever filmed. The Men of Letters hallway. You know it well. We've seen it several times. That's the last time I'll ever see it. That's Allison. Hi, Allison.
Hi,
I just filmed.
I don't know who Allison is.
I just finished my very last meal ever from the Green Machine. And their amazing chefs have fed this show and its crew for season after season since a while, right?
That's right, yeah, day 1.
Hell yeah, there it is.
Day
Showing the
one.
love. About to shoot the very last scene that I will ever be a part of. The Supernatural, episode 1515.
Is he really directing?
Forever.
And he's just talking to a camera right now.
About to shoot
Like-
the very last scene.
That's
that I will
just
ever be a
confuses
part
me,
of.
but that's fine.
The final setup of the last scene I will ever be involved in filming a Supernatural. With these fine folks.
This is the one of the videos that I saw because I like
Last
skipped.
time I'll be in the crow's
And I thought that the dude standing there was Jensen. And I was like, look at how Jensen's standing. And then I was like, no, that's his stand-in.
So much for making me rise to the occasion, for your guys' expertise. And I have the utmost respect for this set and what this set has meant to me since season 4 when I came on as an actor, and now it's sending me off into a directing career. It's given me life, it's given me friendship, it's equally taken as much and given as much. And this last 8 days has meant the world to me. It's been incredible, and everything that we've all accomplished together is tremendous, and it takes every one of us, and the proof is in the pudding, man. You guys are fucking incredible humans. Thank you all for letting me. Love you, Maddie.
Jensen, love you, buddy. Hate that, bro. They're all idiots. Okay, and then there's a photo of all of them together. Oh, I love Alex. When I see Alex Calvert. Is it Calvert? Calvert? I really don't know. Anyway. Speaking of, he's next on my list, Alex. He didn't tweet. For a while, he had not tweeted anything, and then right before I started filming, he tweeted, "The end has no end." And that's just so ominous. It's so Alex of him. I don't know. He's so weird, but I love him. Oh, that's it. So now we're going back to the beginning. We're gonna go Jared, because I love Jared, but I think he's gonna be a little less emotional. So, or at least make me less emotional. No, I actually am already emotional. He said, well, here goes. I write this as a head to my last day of Supernatural. My last day with Sam Winchester. Obviously, my head is spinning and my emotions are stratospheric. He's purple prose. Anyway, but there's still a bit of time left on the clock. Thank y'all so much for the incredible amount of love and support that's been headed our way in these final hours. It's definitely been felt. I'll check in soon, but for now, we have work to do. Stop. I'm crying. Danielle. Let's go to Danielle. Danielle plays Sister Joe, but she's also Jensen's wife. And I tried to find Genevieve, who is Jared's wife, but she didn't say anything yet, so I'm sure she will say something eventually. She played Ruby on the show. It's not like she just is Jared's wife, like, not that, that's anything to squawk at, but just kidding. She posted it today, and this is what it says. That's a wrap, SPN in Vancouver, Canada. Jared, what you have given to Sam Winchester, to the cast, the crew, the friends you've met, the family you've grown is immeasurable. You walked in a young kid of 23 and walked away married to a demon and spawned 3 children. I am so proud of this adventure and everything you gave to it. With insane luck and beautiful hard work, Supernatural was born and will always be a part of your life and ours. So grateful for this journey. Thanks for letting me follow along on the ride. Thanks, cast and crew, and all the wonderful friends and memories along the way. Danielle's post has a couple pictures of Jensen, which one of them, like I said, is a handprint on the shoulder. Why? Well, I don't know. We'll see, she said. You may be shooting your last day, helping to bring Supernatural across the finish line and into television history, but this is not the end. Supernatural is a show about love, and the love that has been created within the story is eternal. Love between brothers, love between friends, love between co-stars, love for the crew, love for the fans, and love for each other. Thank you to everyone who is a part of this community. I love her. And those who continue to share their love and talents with us all. For there will be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. So, that's that. Now Jensen. Whew. Also, someone I wanted to include on this list was Catherine Newton, who plays Claire, but she hasn't said anything about it. She's very busy promoting her new movie, so I'm not surprised that she hasn't said anything, but it was very disappointing to me. I was like, but I love you. Kidding once again. Kat posted this on her Instagram story, and I think it's adorable. Anyway, I'm stalling. Onto Jensen's post. He posted a couple photos of him and Jared, and he said, woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. The alarm went off with a heavy tone. This is a story. Today is the final day of a 15-year journey, one that has changed my life forever. To those I have worked with on this journey, and to those who have watched and supported, you will never understand my great appreciation for you. Thank you doesn't cover it. There just aren't words. I'm so grateful for these memories that I will carry with me forever. What a ride it has been, and what a run. SPN family forever. Here are a few shots from our final days, including today. I'll try and send more later. But in true SPN form, we are in the middle of nowhere and have zero service. Go figure. Stay tuned. I love him. Okay. I knew that one would get me the most, but at the same time, it's like, I just think about how, like, much of a tenuous relationship I've had, like, a parasocial relationship I've had with Jensen, in the sense that I've always felt like he hated Destiel shippers, and it's very possible that he still doesn't like the idea of Destiel, and that's fine. Like, he doesn't have to like that. And over the past, like, 2 days, we've just been, like, hit by people that claim to be close to the actors and saying how much they hate Destiel shippers, and it's just so frustrating. Editing Emily again here. I just wanted to come in and say I deleted a big chunk of this video, so the next thing that you'll see is kind of disjointed, but I want to say that I don't currently believe that Jensen or Jared, especially Misha, hates Destiel shippers. I really don't believe that they do. They may not agree with us on how we see the show or how we believe these characters should be together or whatever, but that doesn't mean that they hate us. So I just wanted to throw that out there before I get back to the rest of the video, which is a lot less negative. No matter whether we believe it to be canon or want it to be canon, that isn't the part that matters to these people that are, like, shitting on us. It's just the fact that we like that relationship. Like, that's it. That is such a big part of the fandom. And it's like, I'm sorry that you don't want to live in reality where a lot of the people in the fandom ship the ship, but like, it's what happens, and the show encouraged it with the way that they put Dean and Cass's relationship in the forefront of the show for so many years. This is a really long rant, and I'm probably not going to include any of it. Basically, I'm very emotional about Supernatural ending, and all of these tweets and Instagram posts and everything, just, it makes me feel like we are this big family even though we fight. Anyway, just stop sending hate to actors and crew members and everything. Just please stop doing that. I do want to say I am going to continue my series, but like I said, there's something wrong with the format. I want to make it more concise, and I don't know how to do that just yet, so bear with me. I will try and figure this out, and in the meantime, I might upload like some shorter videos that are like tier list videos if you want to see me do that. But I also can do like other things that are not Supernatural related. I can do a tier list of like TV shows in general. I don't know. What do you want to see? I could talk about Bob's Burgers. I love Bob's Burgers. I could do a tier list of Bob's Burgers characters. Maybe that will be what I do next. I don't know. I want to do more videos in the meantime of me doing my season 9 video and then season 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll see what happens. I'm very excited about continuing my channel. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know about how you feel about the last day of filming Supernatural and about the show ending. I mean, I'm very sad, but I'm also happy because it's almost over. And I really have been waiting for this. Like, I've been waiting for the show to end since season 10. Like, legitimately. I do have good feelings about it. Like, I don't know if it'll be a happy ending. I really don't think so. I don't think any of us will be happy at the end of this series. Not to be pessimistic. I'm just saying that we all love this show so much that, one, we will have so high expectations that it will disappoint us, or we'll just be very sad that it's over, which I think is very natural. I'm optimistic about liking the finale. We'll see. I need to end this video or else I'm gonna keep going on and on forever, but I hope this video finds you well. I hope this email finds you well. I've been filming for like an hour and a half. Okay, goodbye.